Hey guys, Colorado Dave here. Just wanted to share a few comments with you on my bug out 535 BK-4. I actually got it here about 2 months ago and I'm getting ready to sell it. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I'm very disappointed, to be honest with you. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife. Don't get me wrong, very, very, very nice looking knife. The action is smooth as can be. The finish on it's great. There's so many positives about this knife. I really, really wanted this knife to work for me, but I've had a real problem with the Omega Springs. And I know some people out there saying, oh, there's no issues with Omega Springs with Benchmade. There's no issue. I've owned 5 Benchmade knives, and I've had 4 of them in the shop to get fixed for Omega Springs. This particular one has gone in twice in 2 months. Not good. The biggest issue I have with this knife is I'm afraid to flick it. Every time I try to play with it, I'm afraid it's going to break on me again. Because I literally played with it for about a week. The first Omega Spring broke. Sent it into the shop. It came back about 3 weeks later. Went ahead and played with the knife for about 2 weeks. 2 Omega Springs broke. Both of them broke on both sides. I don't get it. I don't get why they can't make the bug out. It's something to do with the bug out. Because I also have I have the 940 here, the 940-1, and I've had way more success with this knife, with the Omega Springs. But again, I will tell you, these have been changed once. I've owned this knife a lot longer, though. This knife I've owned for about a year now. And I've had only the one issue with the Omega Springs, but again, disappointing. If I'm looking at a knife that I have to have with me long-term, that I know I can only have one knife type of sit scenario, it would never, ever, ever be a Benchmade bug out or Benchmade anything with the access lock, to be honest with you. I have to tell you, their service is great. I sent my knives in, they took care of them, they fixed them right away, they sent them back. You know, their follow-up's great, you know, so their warranty is good. So if you do have a problem, they will fix it. But the problem is when you have a knife for 2 months and you've only had it in hand for 3 weeks, it's very, very disappointing. And the biggest issue that I ran into is when it came back the second time, which was just recently, my big issue was I'm afraid to use it. I'm afraid every time that I flick the knife that it's going to break on me again. And then I'm going to have the hassle of sending it back in one more time. That's the reason I've made a decision. I'm going to sell it. If any of you are interested, leave comments below. I just listed it on Blade Forum. I am going to get rid of it. It's a hard decision for me to make because I really, really love the finish on the knife. I love the way it feels. I love the way the action is. I've just had so much bad luck with those Omega Springs that I do believe it's a Benchmade issue. And the reason I say that is I had 2 CF Elites, and they were both the blacked out ones. Again, I had those in a period of about 2 months apart. I bought one, and about 2 weeks later, the springs broke on it. Returned that one, ended up getting another one about a month later, and again, the Omega Springs broke within 2 weeks. So I sent that one back, and they took them both back, thank goodness. And that's Blade HQ. They were very good about standing behind the knife and saying, hey, we'll take care of it, don't worry about it. And they gave me full credit back. It was no issue. But it's just the hassle of it, you know, and it has something to do with the bug out. I don't know what it is, but the springs just seem to break so easy on them. And I don't know, tell me guys, give me in your comment section, are you having any issues like that? Am I a freak? Do I not know how to use my knife? I don't know. I think I'm pretty good with my knives. I think I baby them pretty well. And so I'm just disappointed, very, very disappointed. But I wanted to share it with you guys as I know it's one of the hotter knives that's out there right now. And again, I do love it on a lot of levels. I don't have security that it's going to hold up for me and last for me long term. And so for me, that makes me not want to keep it. And so I made a very tough decision actually just this morning, and I listed it to sell because I just don't have confidence that it's going to hold up for me. So hopefully you guys can understand that. Hopefully, you know, if you have had those experiences yourself, share those with me as well. If you have not had those experiences ever with a bug out or with a Benchmade, let me know that also. But I just figured I'd do a quick video on it, give you a heads up what's going on in my world with it. I had another video saying that it came back from the shop and I was all excited to get it back, blah, 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 only to find out 2 weeks later that the springs broke again. So that's the reason I'm doing this update. That's the reason I'm kind of sharing this with you here quickly. Again, if you have any comments, please reach out because I would be curious to hear your thoughts on this because for me, it's been kind of emotional a little bit just because it's, you know, I'm so excited about the knife and then I'm turning around and having a break on me and I got to send it in and then I get all excited about it again, and then it breaks down again. So anyway, enough said. I just wanted to share it with you quickly. You can see the action. It's great, guys. It's super smooth. Everything's great about it until the springs break. I don't know. There's really nothing else I can say about it. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I am listing it and I am getting rid of it, and I'll be excited to get something else with the money, to be honest with you. So that's my feeling on the bug out. I've tried it 3 times now, and it's gone in the shop 3 times. So I'm not real confident in the bug out with Benchmade. I know a lot of people love it, and I'm sorry if I'm coming off wrong, but I just have not had a good experience, and I felt like people should know that as well as the people who have great experiences with it, just so they know what they're getting themselves into. Anyway, that's all I got to say on it today. Thank you guys for listening, and hopefully this was helpful in some way to you guys. And if so, please comment on that as well. So thank you guys very much. Signing off. This is Colorado Dave, and it's Knives in Our Lives. Thanks so much.